What's going on, you guys? Kenny here, also known as Fan85. Welcome to another vlog. In some ways, this may be a bit of a downer vlog, but that's unfortunately kind of the mental state I'm in right now. I came to the realization today that I've got to face some harsh realities. Um, that, to those that are close to me, this is really nothing new. I've talked about it before, but it really hit me today. There are certain circumstances going on right now in my life that um, it's unknown what's going to come of it. But then again, that's a part of life, isn't it? That's a part of our reality we live in. You never really know what's going to happen. And in all honesty, not a whole lot is reliable when it comes to real life. You just do your best and hope for the best. I mean, that's the best we can do. But there are certain things that you can fight for, um, that will help future generations as long as it stays around. And one of the realities here in America is the fact that I kind of thought about it. I'm one of those people. I work my ass off. I work a lot on hobbies that I love doing, jobs I have. I'm dedicated, but the reward, the reward is minimal most of the time. I have certain treatments that, and I'm probably going to need more as I get older. For example, for my psoriasis, my Taltz treatment. The reason I'm able to afford it is because if I have insurance, it's affordable. But one of the realities here in America is that you can't have insurance without a job. And if you don't have a job, then you can't get your treatment. That's my reality. I don't know what to make of that. And honestly, I get that people will say, oh, well, that's America. You got to make your way. I get that because I am one of those people. I make my way. But this is unfortunately where the certain systems fail people. It's slanted against them in a lot of ways. And why I feel that in a lot of ways America needs to catch up. And this weighs on me. It weighs on me because if my treatments stop, I get sicker. And unless it's an emergency, I really can't get the help I need because I can't afford it. Because the treatments I need, while there are programs that can help, they're still undeniably expensive. And when it comes to paying rent, a car payment, paying bills, not everybody can make it. And things get heavy quick, really quick. So what I did, as I usually do, was I probably overanalyzed. But at the same time, I don't think I did, because this is a reality for a lot of people. They don't have a job, they can't get the treatments they need, their quality of life plummets. I didn't want to turn this video political, but it is in a way because it's one of the realities that I have to face personally. What I can say for sure is that while I'm able to get treatment, my quality of life, my outlook on life, on my skin, on my health, is very optimal. I mean, I feel good most of the time, But it's days like today, and unfortunately, because of my mental status, long term, days like today hit me hard. I close myself off. It's hard for me to, even with close friends, really even want to be around anybody, which, and honestly, I think that's healthy in some ways. I mean, you need time to yourself. That might apply to, maybe a good amount of people, but to me, it's, especially the last few weeks, has been a truth. And honestly, throughout most of my life, that's been a truth because I'm learning to readapt to my situation. I'm learning to readapt to my bipolar. I'm learning to readapt to my Taltz treatment, to my immunosuppressants, to all kinds of things. I'm learning to having to readapt to being a single guy again in a lot of ways, and being a one income household. And you get scared. You get scared. You think, how am I going to hold this all together? How am I going to be able to get treatments I need? How am I going to be able to afford my car payment, my rent, my bills? How do you do it? How has people for so long been able to hold it together? And I think I had a glint of truth in that when I thought about it. And it's not something I haven't realized before, but it really hit me. It's like most people do it by the skin of their teeth, by a hope and a prayer. That's overall. When it comes down to the details, there are things that could be done to make things a lot easier for people. And one of those realities that could be better is if I change jobs or if I lose my job, I lose my insurance, I lose my treatment, being able to afford it, and I'm down to hoping for, programs that I might qualify for, or I'm down to charity of others. The truth is, being a 35-year-old on a single household income, I'm healthy-ish, aside from my psoriasis and my arthritis. I don't necessarily qualify for disability. I don't necessarily qualify for Medicaid. A lot of the social programs are out. I don't qualify for them. And it's tough. I am able to get help at some local establishments for mental, but when it comes to my psoriasis and the physical ailments, it's a tough reality. But again, it's just a part of an overall reality that I've got to deal with, and it weighs on you as an adult. For folks that are watching this and you're younger, life hits hard. Life hits really hard. But it really comes down to a test of character and a test of will and strength and willing to fight for what might help others, willing to fight for yourself, even at times being selfish. But you never want to be too selfish. Do not go overboard with being selfish. But at the same time, don't go overboard with being generous either. Keep something for yourself. Fight for yourself. Have that kind of respect for yourself. And that's all in all why my political ideals are coming out nowadays, is because I am facing that reality. And why I do believe that programs like Medicare for All or single-payer healthcare systems like over 90% of other established countries have worldwide would benefit the U.S. There is a sense of pride in being an American. There is a sense of pride in working for yourself and doing what you can. But there are others that are not able. Me personally, I'm a bit in the gray area. I could use help, even though I work my ass off. And if I were to change jobs or again lose my job, I'm in trouble. Heavy shit, man. Heavy shit, but it's reality. And so with that, I guess the overall point of this whole thing was to vent a little bit. I'll let people know that while you may be suffering, while you may be having trouble meeting ends to meet, finding help medically, you're not alone. You're not alone in it. And as you face life, as you face the world, it can eat us alive, but if we have things in place to help others when they need it, and not just being too selfish and saying that's not the way things are done here when it could be. That's a reality that could actually change for a lot of people, including myself. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. For now, I'll say salute. Remember, you're awesome. Never let the world tell you otherwise. See you.